Hey, it's Vaughn, and welcome back to Let's Play the Elder Scrolls. Hey, it's Vaughn, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. Let's play the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. That's an intro, right? I think I'm gonna keep that. I'm not even gonna edit it out. In the last episode, we entered Dragon's Reach, which is where we are now, and my nose is itching like crazy. Also, if I sound a little off, I'm sick again. I can't believe it. It's nothing too bad. I just have a really bad stuffed nose, and I have a roll of toilet paper right next to me, so I can blow it constantly. So yeah, but I still got my energy, so that's what we're doing. Let's go ahead and take a look. Dragon Rising. A dragon was sighted at a watchtower near Whiterun. Jarl Balgrove sent me along with his housecarl Irilith with reinforcements. The dragon attacked us and we killed it. When I approached the dragon's corpse, I absorbed some kind of power from it. I should return to Whiterun and tell the Jarl what has happened. And the Jarl is over here.
You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
I killed the dragon. I think I deserve a reward.
There's no question about that. It was a mighty deed. You've earned a place of honor among the heroes of Whiterun. But there must be more to it than that. Did something strange happen when the dragon died?
How construed is that? Why would you ask me that question, Balgrove? Why would you ask me that? When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards.
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrothgar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn. Poof!
What nonsense! Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrothgar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him? Poof!
That's
How
the
did you do
Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that?
Why would I know that?
High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, and that is that. We've been given the Axe of Whiterun, which is the worst type of unique weapon. It's just something that's sort of generated when you're a certain level. You can see it's got the same steel axe or whatever model that is. So it's nothing special. It does 10 points of magic damage. Awesome! We're not going to be using that. Also, we've been given the title Thane and a house Carl called Lydia.
The jarl has appointed me to be your house Carl. It's an honor to serve you.
I'm a Thane. What does that mean?
The jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor. A gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
Well, that's fine, but I walk a lonely road. Some might even say it's the only road that I have ever known. We're not going to take followers during this Let's Play. We're just not. I don't ever take followers anyways. Let's take a look at our quest. The Way of the Voice. The Greybeards have summoned me to their monastery of High Hrothgar on the slopes of the Throat of the World. They seem to have learned of the mysterious power that I gained when I killed the dragon outside of Whiterun. We need to speak to the Greybeards. And this is the Throat of the World. Well, that's High Hrothgar, but literally the top of this mountain is the Throat of the World. What are the cooler names for a unique geographical feature in a video game? So we need to head to Ivarstead. And this part always freaking confuses me. I think I just always start from Riverwood and then sort of wrap around the mountain. It takes forever. I'm not sure if there's an easier way to do this. Yeah, the only other way would be to fast travel to Windhelm or Riften and then walk all the way over to Ivarstead. But I think doing the Riverwood thing is the best. Or we could just actually go to Pelagia Farm. Let's do that. Alright, now this is the part of the Let's Play where I always ask, would you guys rather see... Oh my god, why does it do that? Skyrim just minimized for no reason. Okay. It's so weird why I don't know why it does that, but here's the part of the Let's Play where I ask you guys, how much exploration would you guys like to see? Because now we've got to travel all the way to Ivarstead and we've got to circle this giant mountain, and it's going to take quite a while. It's going to take time out of the Let's Play. But some people like to see exploration. This is a Bethesda game, so there's a lot of exploration. And other people just want me to cut straight to the point. Literally. So go ahead and leave a comment below if you are inclined one way or the other. I will take your opinion to heart, and I'll sort of just go with whatever the majority is. I never really know what to do in this case. Usually this is exactly what I do. I walk to one particular place, and then I just usually cut after that. Now, specifically this part, getting to Ivarstead, has always confused me. Jesus, get away from me, Bone. Oh, we have shocks out. Wow. Immediate death animation. That's what you get. Okay, let's get flames out, though. Gonna do more damage with those. Yeah, this part has always confused me because there's no, like, straight path to Ivarstead. You have to circle this mountain, like I said, and I always kind of get confused and lose my way, but it looks like we're going the right way. There's no path to just cut straight through the mountain. That would be really nice, and it's honestly the only time where there's not really, like, a straight path to a certain place in the beginning of the game. Because, like, with Whiterun, you know where to go. You basically just follow the road, and you'll see Whiterun in the distance, and you head on over there. I guess this is the path that the game wants you to take, but it just seems so convoluted, and I think I usually try to scale the mountains with very little success. So we've got one Guardian Stone up here. I'm not sure if they're all called Guardian Stones. I think only the main three are. But nevertheless, we've got one. Looks like we've got a hostile Necromancer as well. Fire burns ice Necromancer, but it was a nice try. Okay, Scroll of Mass Paralysis, and we'll take these robes and disenchant them. And then we will drag this person over the edge. Let's get a good toss, shall we? That was pretty good. Maybe we can foos her over the edge. Yeah, there we go. So satisfying. Alright, which one is this? The Ritual Stone. Once a day, those under the sign of the ritual can reanimate nearby corpses to fight for them. You may only have one sign blessing at a time. Well, even though that's cooler and more fun, it's also definitely worse than what we already have. Okay, actually, was I wrong? Is there a path? Because these are markers, right? And there is some sort of path leading up into the mountains, but I highly doubt we're going to be able to cut through. It is straight ahead, though. I feel like I've tried this many, many times, and I've never been successful. But, god damn it, we're going to try it one more time. We're going to head straight up through this mountain pass. It looks like a pass, right? It looks like it was constructed. And see if we can scale the mountain. I don't think we'll be able to. In fact... well, we might, actually, if we can do some Bethesda hopping over these rocks. And I call it Bethesda hopping because, well, I'll explain it once we get up there. Because when you get up to a steep incline like this, you have to start tapping the jump button and hope that the game says, oh, you got some footing. And it should happen, like, right around here. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to let me get over that mountain. Yeah, see, like, what is the point of this? Why have markers leading up to here? Or maybe we just missed the path. This is the path right here. Let's try and follow it a little bit more. I really doubt we'll be successful. Oh, maybe I just never saw this way. Alright, let's all cross our fingers. It is leading upwards. Maybe this is what you're supposed to do, and I just never did it. Huh. Interesting. I had always wondered, I know I sound like a broken record now, but I had always wondered why they would make you, like, circle the entire mountain. Although it looks like here we've got a stop. Oh, no, the path continues. Yeah, this is the last thing I'm going to say about it, but usually I do just circle the mountain. And it just takes forever. Okay, wow, I think we actually found a shortcut to Ivarstead if it puts us right in the middle of the mountain. Yeah, looks like it's going to take us right to there. Cool beans. And there's been no hostiles. No hostiles at all other than those skeevers that we already dealt with. So now we just make a sprint for Ivarstead. This is usually why I like cutting as well, just because there's not a lot to talk about. What can I talk about right now? Ooh, look, a goat. Let's set it on fire. Right? That's all I can say. And I like my commentary to be natural, you know? I don't want to have to conjure up commentary for no reason. But looks like I won't have to for much longer. The snow has cleared. The texture on the ground is not right. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's see where this is leading us. Yeah, it looks like it's going to wrap around right to Ivarstead. Huh. I can count on, like, 2 hands how many times I've traveled to Ivarstead. Well, no. That's not the right expression. That means that I've only done it a small amount of times. No. I've done it a large amount of times, traveling to Ivarstead to climb the... I forget how many steps it is, but it's a lot. And I have probably only taken that mountain pass 1 time. So yeah. Die, rabbit. So easy. Okay. Looks like Ivarstead is right over there in the distance, so we just need to cross this stream, jump right in. Don't even worry if there's any pointy rocks at the bottom. Something's attacking me. Oh, it's a troll. Well, what are trolls weak to? Fire. Or I'm not sure if they're weak to fire, but I know that it stops their health regeneration or something like that. There's some interaction between trolls and fire. But either way, this one's dead. Do you have any troll fat for me? You do. Oh, we've already eaten the troll fat, so that was a waste. But here we have a Nirn root, which were extremely rare in Oblivion. But in Skyrim, you will find them all over the place. And they're not rare at all, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if it has a correlation to the quest that you do in Oblivion, revolving around Nirnroot. And I wonder if because of that quest, because of your involvement with that quest, Nirnroot were able to grow in abundance. Or maybe it's just because we're in a different region. I'm not sure. Of Tamriel. Okay. So Ivarstead has been discovered. I feel like the majority of this Let's Play has been in the dark. It's been at night. And I don't like that. I want it to be in the daytime. So let's wait 12 hours and do this stuff in the daylight.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay. So we've been given a letter. Letter from a friend. You caused a bit of a stir in the ritual Doomstone. What? In the ritual Doomstone? When you demonstrated the power of your Thuum. Not everyone is anxious for the return of the Dragonborn. I, for one, desire to see you grow and develop your talents. Skyrim needs a true hero these days. You should turn your attention to Sheerpoint. I understand it holds a mysterious source of power that can only be unlocked by the Dragonborn. Sincerely, a friend. So we're not sure who wrote that letter just yet. But if we were to go to that location, we would find another word wall like the one that we found in Bleak Falls Barrow.
On your way up to 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I will passing through on your way to High Hrothgar. About to make a delivery up there myself.
What types of deliveries do you make to High Hrothgar?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
I could do it for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Alright.
Be careful up there.
And we can just take the bag, but I believe it's literally just a bag of supplies and there's nothing that we can do with it. It's like a unique object or something. And now we begin the climb all the way up to High Hrothgar, and it's 7,000 steps. As I always mention, I wonder if it's actually 7,000 steps that the developers made in total. And we'll have all of these emblems along the way. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all of Mundus. All Mundus, there's no of there. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs, for the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Interesting. So we're going to get a bit of backstory as we make our journey. And we're going to kill everything in sight, like that goat, like that wolf. I don't discriminate between animals. They all must burn. All of them. Okay. So we need to keep a lookout for the emblems. I know there's always one that I forget about or that I miss. It's a very tricky one. Where are you going? That's 2 goats. That's 3 goats. Adranok the Goat Slayer. Has a nice ring to it, right? I honestly can't wait to get done with this part because, yet again, it's just an extended part where I have to keep coming up with things to say when all we're doing is walking a very long path. But there are a lot of Let's Players out there, big ones too, ones with over 1 million subs that just don't even talk all the time. For some reason, I feel the need to. But anyways.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Great.
Good day.
So hopefully this is emblem number 2. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. Well, I suspect something's going to change about that. With that. Okay. Wish I had a Fitbit to know how many steps we've climbed. Just kidding. I don't even know what a Fitbit does. I'm assuming it's just like a fancy schmancy pedometer. Isn't it? It's not going to be one in the Skyrim universe, though. Unless we install a Fitbit mod. But I'm sure nothing of the sort exists. Okay, let's keep going. My stamina can only carry me so far. Because we're a mage, we're going to have to walk a lot of the way and not run. That's quite alright if there are only wolves to look out for. Which has been the case so far. Goat number 4! Burn alive. I think so anyways. Okay, I think this is the part where there's one emblem that's sort of out of the way. You can see there's a path up here. I remember I backtracked and I tried to find it. Goat number 5 is dead. Could be wrong though. There's an emblem right there. What do we have? Thistle branch and 3 measly gold pieces. No one's going to use it, so let's go ahead and take it. Emblem number 3. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. Sounds like people were in relationships with dragons. Too bad there are no like half-dragon classes in the Elder Scrolls, right? Or races, I should say. Half-dragon race. Well, I guess it wouldn't make sense with the lore, considering the whole main quest of this game revolves around the dragon's return. Okay. So I feel like we did actually miss an emblem at this point. In fact, I'm almost sure that we did. There was one, I know, there is one that's just sort of like in a weird spot, and it's not on the main path like all of the other ones. Maybe we didn't though, because we're on 4 now, so if the next one we find is 4, we're still good. I'm trying to keep a lookout for it though. It's not like it matters. Oh, it does matter. You do get a buff. Yeah, you get a buff if you read every single one, I believe, but it's only temporary, so it's not that big of a deal. Please be number 4. Yeah, that's 4. Okay, good. Kind called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. And who are you?
Huh?
Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
Is it me or does she have like a lazy eye thing going on?
Good day.
Something weird happening with her face? I think so.
Get away from me.
Jesus, alright. What did you say to me?
Never should have come here.
Adranok does not like being disrespected. Gonna go ahead and say that. 5 songs of King Wulfharth, valued at 30 gold. That shouldn't be anything too important. Garnet, gold. The Arcturian Heresy. Ring of Minor Welding. Golden Emerald Circlet, okay. Amulet of Talos. Good. And now, of course, we have to get rid of the evidence. So, just come along with me, miss. You should have just kept your mouth shut. Then this wouldn't be happening. Sometimes I sound too sadistic in my commentary, I think. Alright, oh, this is going to be so satisfying. So satisfying. And down you go. Bye-bye. She was never here. And neither were we. Moving on. So it must be Emblem 5 that I'm thinking of that's in an odd position. So everybody keep a lookout. Tell me if you see it. I think it's just like on a ledge or something. Maybe it's like over there. Probably. Huh. This doesn't look like something's about to happen at all. Okay, Frost Troll. Maybe the fire deals extra damage to Frost Trolls. I'm not really sure. I think it just does extra damage to all trolls. This guy usually gives me a bit of trouble. Oh my god, as you can see there, he did like way more than half of our health in one hit. What the hell? Jesus. Yeah, so we don't want to back into a wall. We don't want to get back into a wall. And you can see his health is regenerating, which is not good. Now would be a good time not to use that. Where's Highborn? There we go. Okay, one more bout should do it. Just don't want to get hit. Okay, yes, get on the ground. And burn. Burn to death. Okay, we have another emblem ahead. This should be number 5. Let us see. 5. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice was too strong, although their sacrifices were many-fold. Okay, and we can go to the right? No, not really. Might as well increase our restoration while we can. I'm not sure if you have to actually be damaged for the restoration to increase. Let's hold this for the entire time and see if it increases. Yeah, I think you do actually have to be damaged for restoration to increase. Restoration seems like it actually increases even slower than destruction, I think. Okay, another emblem in the distance. I don't know. Am I just confusing a memory that I've missed an emblem? Because all these are pretty linear so far. Emblem 6. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. Okay. Well, if it's going to be any of them, it's going to be this one. Nope, never mind. It's right over there. This should be 7. Five, 6, 7. Yep. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jurgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. We're getting pretty close. The notification for High Hrothgar is actually right over yonder. I guess I just thought one of these emblems blended in, like this one. This one sort of blends in with the rocks. 8. Jurgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shut him down. Jurgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. I believe there are 2 left for a total of 10 emblems. And like I said, if you hit every single one, we should get a buff. Although I'm forgetting what buff we get. I don't think it's too important. But we shall see. Emblem number 9 is over here on the right. Oh, maybe there are only 9 for the 9 divines because this one has a statue of Talos. Emblem number 9. For years all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name. Tiber Septim, Stripling then. Stripling? Never heard that word before. It was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. Okay, there must be one more then. Yep, there it is. Emblem number 10. The voices worship, follow the inner path, speak only in true need. Voice of the Sky has been added. Let's take a look at our magic. Active effects. Voice of the Sky. Animals will neither attack nor flee from you. And we have that for an entire day. And, you know, it doesn't really matter because if we wait, that runs out. Actually, no. If you wait, I think that's 24 hours of gameplay? No, I'm not sure. No, that would take forever. No, so like if we were to wait an entire day, it's just gone. And we're going to wait eventually. So temporary buffs are not that great. Let's take all of this stuff. Spoiler alert, the Greybeards are not going to be using it. It's going to remain here for the entire game. So why not us take it, right? We also have a chest. We'll go ahead and plop that those supplies in there. Climic supplies. There we go. Miscellaneous objective achieved. Let's see what else this has. We'll eat all the tomatoes. Take all of these alchemical ingredients. Okay. And we're going to end this one a little bit early just because we're about to get into a whole nother situation right now. Thanks for watching this one, ladies and gentlemen. We have climbed to the throat of the world. Well, not really. We've climbed to High Hrothgar. The throat of the world still remains to be scaled. But thanks for watching nevertheless. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.